Hi, my name's Max Stapleton. I'm in the automotive program at MCC. I want to be an automotive technician when I grow up. I grew up in the automotive industry. My whole family has been in the industry, and I have a deep passion for cars, and MCC is helping to fuel that. Currently, we are learning about the automotive processes, how to talk to customers, and how to work on their cars. This is important because you're not just working on people's cars, you're also interacting with them, trying to make them safe.
I'm Lauren Steiger, and I am working towards a Associates in Applied Science for Horticulture. My degree kind of works, there's like 3 different types. You can go like floral, you can go do the urban agriculture, which is like hydroponics, farming, and then you also have like greenhouse management, which is what we are in now. And I actually not only learn in the greenhouse, but I work in the greenhouse, so that helps with my degree and also can help with my independent study when I have to use my exit exam. Also, a really cool thing I learned in here is like the different mediums you can use. Like you can use soilless, which is hydroponics and aquaponics, or you can use soil, which is normal like houseplants. And houseplants can be either something you can produce food with, or you can be decorative towards. And I really love working in the greenhouse and being able to do what I do.
Hey there, I'm Savannah Held, and I'm looking to eventually get a degree in costume design. My dream is to one day work on Broadway, all those beautiful plays and musicals you see in Chicago and New York. I want to work on publishing those. So I just have this passion for creating things with my own hands that are beautiful, and it's just such a great feeling when you finally have the production going on, like the musical and play, and they're wearing those costumes that you spent hours laboring over. I just couldn't imagine myself doing anything else.
Hi, my name is Cassie Peters. I'm a student here at McHenry County College with aspirations to become a Doctor of Science in Epidemiology eventually. I'm here for my Associates in Science, and I would like to go into epidemiology because it's the study of how diseases spread within a community. So it is within the public health sector. And I really love the aspect of public health because with how vaccinations work and how diseases spread, it's a really good study on how small-knit communities work with each other and how their immune systems basically develop. So one of the great things about studying here at MCC is being able to do a chemistry lab. And even though chemistry is a bit of a different discipline than what public health and epidemiology offer, it allows you to get really into the deep science of it. So we've been really learning about molecular structure, electronic structure, things of that nature, and how it affects different compounds for cells and for medicines, chemical bonds, things like that. So there's a lot of different aspects of chemistry that I really like here that really will tie into my future work, and it'll give me the base knowledge that I need in order to succeed in my career.
Hi, I'm Kim Campos, and for my major, I want to major in Staff Training and Development Management. What we do is plan, direct, and coordinate programs that will enhance the knowledge of our trainers. One class that has helped me to prepare for this major is speech, because it helps to talk in front of people and not get scared. The reason I want to do this job is because I want to help people improve their skills and their knowledge.
Hi, my name is Paige Meyer, and I want to go into the law, meaning that I want to be a lawyer. Right now, I'm not taking many classes that have to do with this because I don't go to law school until after I obtain a bachelor's degree. So right now, I'm majoring in communications and taking communication classes. In these classes, I'm learning to speak in front of a group and how to persuade people. I want to be a lawyer because I want to help people and give justice where it's deserved.
So my name is Matt. I'm a music education major at McHenry County College, and I specialize in percussion and ethnic drums. And I want to go into music education so that I can give like high school students what music gave me back then, which was pretty much my motive and my drive.
Hello, my name is Jacob Krakowski. I'm a student here at MCC. I work with towards kind of being a conservation biologist. Conservation biologist is someone who wants to go out there in the wild or in any ecosystem, in a city or in a town or out there in a big forest or in a mountain. And I work towards kind of studying how animals, plants, and even humans kind of work together and how we can conserve and protect the different species and help biodiversity. Here at MCC, one of the classes I take is fundamentals of biology. What we try to do in that class is kind of understand how animals and plants and everything else works together, both inside themselves and outside in the world that we live in. Something we're learning right now is mitosis and meiosis, the idea of animals reproducing and kind of growing and refilling the population. It helps me a lot in my career that I want to eventually be, is because I'm studying populations and how animals are going to be repopulating place, how plants are going to be growing and going from one stage to the next and reproducing and coming out of nowhere. And this interests me a lot because I'm a big fan of nature. I love hiking, I love going out in the wild, and I want to help preserve that. I want to help have humans and wildlife work together. So that's kind of my goal with all of this.
My name is Justice. I am currently enrolled at MCC and I am trying to be a pediatric surgeon. Pediatric surgery is just one step or one way to be a doctor, one kind of pathway. You can be any kind of doctor, not just a general doctor. And you don't have to be a doctor at all for the medical field. You can be an occupational therapist, a physical therapist, really work with sports athletes and that sort of thing. For me, that's not my route, so I really want to go into pediatrics. I love kids and I think that they're the future for the world, but not only helping them and making sure that they live on for the future, I also want to dive into my own curiosity about the biological field and life and all the problems that our bodies have, but all the wonders that it makes and all the connections we have. I think it's incredibly amazing to think about and try to put together. So that's the main reason why I want to specialize as a pediatric surgeon rather than just the general practitioner or such, or maybe even nursing and things like that. Currently, I go to MCC, like I said before, but I'm actually enrolled in our EMS system. So your emergency medical responders, your EMTs, your paramedics, fire science guys, we really are on the field. We're really the ones who are in those ambulances going to you guys when you guys need help. So it's always really exciting, and MCC has a great program for that specifically.
Hello, my name is Robert. I'm in the culinary field. My plan is to open up several different restaurants across the world in different countries. So with a culinary degree, that you could do pastries, you can do front of the house, such as being a server or a manager, or you can go back of the house and be a everyday cook or a executive chef. What I'm trying to do is open up several different restaurants, so I'm trying to teach other people how to be a chef and open up the back of the house. And there are many different forms of cooking, such as sauté, pastry, grilling, frying, sous videing, and they all come from different cultures and countries. So there's a lot to learn and to master and know that, which all that comes from experience and practice, a lot of practice. I want to be a chef because everything is very different, and cooking and trying things that are new is very interesting to me. Being able to taste, being able to cook something different, being able to just do something different and use pretty much chemistry, but with your hands to create food.
So what do we do in the fire service? We can get into a wide range of activities in the fire service, from structural firefighting, that we have our turnout gear, our air packs that we can go into burning buildings with, our mask, and our structural firefighting. And you can get your education here at the college, along with knowing the tools and equipment that we have for the fire service, being our hose, our nozzles, and appliances. You can also get into the fire service with our hazardous materials, be a hazardous materials technician, where you deal with hazardous materials and get into one of these suits, which we call a level A suit. Helps to protect us from all the chemicals, what we're dealing with, and how to mitigate a hazardous materials incident. So from those two things, you can also get into what we stand back here and look is get into our Fire Prevention Bureau, where students and firefighters learn how to do fire prevention education for schools and do fire inspections for buildings, where they learn about the fire alarm systems, how sprinkler systems work within a structure, how to mitigate problems if there was a leak with the sprinkler system, how to conduct public education, how to do stop, drop, and roll with your students if your clothes catch on fire, do safety talks, and doing additional education in fire prevention. Along in the fire prevention, you can get into being a fire investigator. It's another division of the fire service. Like myself, I'm a certified firefighter in the state of Illinois to do cause and origin, which is part of the Fire Prevention Bureau. So what MCC does also offer here at the college is the associate's degree program, where we can walk a student through from start to end, from getting their associate's degree, getting on a fire department, and getting them hired somewhere where they can get into the fire academy here and become actually state certified firefighters. And those transfer across state lines and reciprocity and move on to other states. For an example, I just had a student graduate in our fire academy that took a job in Alaska. She went and became a full-time firefighter in Alaska, and she was able to transfer all her certifications from right here in the state of Illinois in MCC to Alaska, and became a firefighter in Alaska. So there's a wide range of things that we do, different areas we can get into in the fire service, just not firefighting.